Scorpio, thank you for joining me. We're going to take a look at the remainder of the month of June for you. So it's a general read and it won't resonate for everyone, so please take the bits that fit and leave the rest, and cross-watchers bear in mind that roles can be reversed. Sorry. I thought I had I knew I had another one upside down. So I will start with a Moonology Oracle card. We'll draw a few cards and we will clarify. If you want to get some advice, check out what's coming for the remainder of the month. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. We'll take some of that. Prosperity. Okay. Oh, hay fever's bad again today. So, Scorpio. Try that again. I feel like my fingers aren't working. Oh. Okay. The Magician is the overall energy for the reading. Oh, I like that. And look, 9 of Cups underneath. Something's brewing. Prosperity lies ahead with the Magician, absolutely. The Magician's ready to work its magic. In fact, it's in the process. That is in the process. Okay, so for what you don't see coming, I have the 10 of Wands. I feel as though somebody's getting ready to kind of pack up and leave a situation. This could be a home, this could be... It doesn't feel like travel, it's not a nice journey. It's not a nice journey. This talks about burden. It might just be that maybe somebody's going to be putting a bit too much on you, but I almost feel that this might be a family or a friend who's just going to up and leave somehow. What you need to know is the 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I get maybe this person, I think it's linked to the same person because I feel like they've been under a lot of stress and pressure for a long time. And this feels like the straw that broke the camel's back. So this person is maybe making like a well overdue decision. Your advice is the 4 of Swords. You might need a little bit of time to rest and recuperate. This energy could well be yours. Maybe you've been carrying some responsibility, feeling drained. This is a potential burnout, I think, as well. The advice here is definitely to take some rest. So if that's not you, and this is a different person, your advice is still the same. Potential outcome if things continue as they are. The Sun, lovely. Happiness, hope, blessings, healing is all joyful enlightenment. I just feel like free with that. But let's go in and clarify. I want to look at the 10 of Wands. I'm not convinced that this is your energy. Temperance and 10 of Swords. Ooh. Definitely something. This feels like I just need to leave this because you've hurt me too much. Somebody feels like they've been stabbed in the back, and I mean that's painful. That is really painful. So I don't know what kind of words or actions have brought this about, but it's whoever's dealing with this would definitely need some time to recover. 100%. I've got the Hanged Man there. Maybe seeing somebody for what they truly are, but this is, I mean, it's cutting super deep. And I'm sorry that that's for what you don't see coming. It might be that, you know, an awful truth is going to come to light, but it needs to. It needs to, because it's potentially a situation that's felt heavy for some time or just not felt quite right. It's the end of a very tough journey. But I kind of feel that 10 of Swords is your blessing in disguise. Or this person's blessing in disguise if it's not yours. I'm really tired. I don't feel like it's you. Let me look at the 2 of Pentacles then. Oh, look at that. 8 of Cups, Ace of Wands, it is. Whoever or whatever this is, they have been stuck in a cycle, I think, for quite some time. And it's one of them where maybe someone's buried their head in the sand and not known how to get out of it. And I don't know if this was just like, do you know what, it don't matter anymore. I feel like, let's say we're in a really awful relationship and it's loveless now, it's sniping, there's nothing nice about spending time together, and this is just like, but I've invested so much time, we have a home together, we're linked financially, lots of different things, children potentially, but I feel this is the point where I'm happy to just leave with the clothes on my back because I can't do this anymore. It's draining the life out of me. Yeah, somebody's ready for a new start, even though they don't know what that's going to bring. The advice then, Four of Swords, going to suggest we might need to rest, recover, still our minds. The Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Gosh. It feels like after a period of conflict and battle and not even necessarily, this is internally and externally, you know, maybe conflict with someone or other people. I just feel like stuff's been coming at me from all directions and I am tired and ready to shut the world out for a little while. Not ready to give up the whole fight. There's something else. There's a bigger picture here. But it's like, I just need a little bit of time. You know, sometimes people get to a point where they're so fed up, their friends will phone and they won't even answer because they're like, I just don't have it in me right now to talk. You might need to just take yourself off for some quiet time. And this, I would say, is to avoid any further conflict and just take care of yourself a little bit. Some self-care is definitely what the advice is here. Potential outcome then, if things continue as they are, obviously this is not going to be an overview of your whole life, but this is enough to have an impact, shall we say. Page of Swords and the Chariot, okay. When I said about rest and some recuperation, there might be an actual, you know, holiday break coming up, something like that, because I do feel like we've got travel here. I don't know if after this period of rest, the potential outcome being that, okay, I'm sort of coming back fighting. I've got determination. I've got commitment. I've got fire in my belly again. It all feels quite flat until this point, you know, and we're feeling enlightened. We're feeling ready to charge ahead and go after what it is that we want. It just, yeah. You need to recharge your batteries. Maybe towards the end of the month. Let's look at the Magician then to finish us off. Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Oh look, Four of Wands. This is good. This is good. Oh, there's some lovely things coming. So I would say July is looking like a much smoother month compared to June. But for the Magician then, Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. I think at the moment, we're still dealing with a bit of conflict and it's internal. I feel like very soon you're going to have a breakthrough moment with something. And that is when you are able to decide how you move forward. This is when you also remember, I think, actually, I have got more control over this situation than I thought I had. I've got what it takes to create the life that I want. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? And the Magician is at work in the background. He has got access to all the tools that's needed, you know, the resources, he's got belief in himself as well above all else. So whether you need a little reminder of that, you know, to trust in yourself and your abilities, but whatever it is that you're hoping to achieve in the near future is definitely a possibility. It's within reach. Okay. So I will leave that there for you. I hope you can take something from it and thank you for joining me.